There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is Red Sky at Morning, Naval Strategy in the Modern Era. And I'm sure lots of you have been saying, Lawnie, we love your channel and everything, but what we need are more text-based war games of naval strategy. And to that, I say, look, Red Sky at Morning, finally giving the people what they want. So it's loading the game data. Please select a scenario. So we've got 2000 high, 2000 medium, 2000 low. And we've got historical conflicts as well. 1991, probably a Gulf War kind of thing. 1982 and 1973. Don't ask me what they were. Let's go historical, 1982. The road to war. Soviet troops invade Afghanistan. Iran-Iraq war begins. Ronald Reagan begins US defense build-up. Israeli F-16s bomb Iraqi nuclear reactor. Actually, even saying this could get me demonetized. Anyway, hit any key to continue. So, we have to select the scenario options now. Oh, wow. So, we have to select the red-blue nations. Okay, so the US is blue, the Russia's red. A whole pile of people are neutral. So what, is it? It's just everybody against Russia? Oh, okay. We'll go with that. I don't know the political implications of it, and frankly, I don't care. I just want to see what this game's like. So, Red Nation objectives. Project Protect. What? So it's got Arctic, Norland, Suland, Eastpac, Westpac, Med, Indian. So those are the various ocean areas. And it's looking to protect almost all of them, except the Suland, whatever that is. Some geography person or war game enthusiast can tell me. Except for the Indian and East Pacific, if I'm reading that right. So they want to control those. Wait, it said project, not protect. I don't even know what project means in this case. So that's great. Nuclear doctrine versus sea targets permissive versus land target permissive. So use arrows to change field and tab key to change value. Wow. So we can tell the Russians, yes, we permit you to use your nukes. Or we can tell them, yeah, whatever, just bomb everything. Let's set them to permissive, which is what we did before. Red Staff style. So the Russians are on the defensive. Understandable, I guess. Blue Nation objectives. So we've got a whole pile of allied nations here. And they all have their own objectives. So if we go to the UK, you can see the theatre objectives for the UK there. So power projection, sea control. This is very, very dry, isn't it? Okay, so change weapon lethality. No, just normal. Okay, let's just select the sides. Blue player side is human and tab key to change value. So we'll have the computer take on the Russians and then escape. When done, escape to continue. That's unintuitive. The blue staff is analyzing the naval situation. So there's victory status. Strategic objectives, use of nukes, total victory earned. Blue has earned a tactical victory. Thank you. I didn't do anything. The blue staff is preparing air tasking orders. Okay. So we've got a command display, which is black. And then we've got, I guess this is the proper game. We've got orders, reports, utilities, and then the end turn. So it's a strategical war game, as I said, but it's also turn-based. So, aircraft. Target priorities. I don't know. Wow. It's one of those where there's just so much to take in. Like, look at this. It's like a spreadsheet. Do you know what I mean? In terms of its presentation. But there's a lot there to sort of consider. And I would need several hours in order to figure all this out. List sublocations. Look at that. You're in control of like so many things. What about reports? Contact reports. That means nothing to me. Somebody was really into their war games and wanted to make a sort of text-based war game thing going on. Let's just end the turn. You're about to end your turn. Yeah, what's wrong with that? The red staff is analyzing and preparing. So, fish bed from Russia detects enemy battle group in Caribbean. Tornado detects enemy battle group in the Baltic. So this is the actual report of stuff that's happening as it happens, I guess. It's just a readout almost. So that's the program essentially projecting based on the parameters that we gave it what's going on. So there's a lot of detection and backfiring going on. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't have the wargame lingo for that. So I guess they're launching all kinds of stuff in acknowledgement of the fact that they've seen. I tell you what, they sunk one of the destroyers. They're shooting down stuff as well. Now, do we just leave that going? Or do we, I don't know. Do we lose the game if this text readout just keeps happening? Sir, you're meant to intervene. Lawnie, do something. They're shooting down everything. Lawnie, please. And I'm just like, I don't know. Do I continue? What if I hit escape? Nothing's happening. Fantastic. I mean, if you're into text-based readouts of all the action, then look at this. Lots of stuff is getting shot down. Lots of things are happening. But they're happening with all the speed of a tortoise on sleeping pills. Well, I think I'm going to leave this here. I sort of gave you a brief overview of what this is, but quite frankly, I would need a manual and I would need an extended period of time and an interest in wargames in order to crack this particular nut of a game. So there is our readout that I've just cut to because that text rundown took forever. Accept staff recommendation? Yeah, sure. And okay, yeah, it's just going to continue. So that's Red Sky at Morning. Who would I recommend it for? Text-based wargaming enthusiasts might want to take a look at it. And they'll look at it and they'll be like, I could be playing something else. It's very dry. The presentation is spreadsheet-esque. It's very detailed. I'll commend it for that. Clearly a lot of thought has been put into the various vehicles and aircraft and the geopolitical situation of the various scenarios. So maybe there's a good wargame in here somewhere. It's just that the control system and the readouts are not filling me with any great degree of interest. And if you like me talking about games I'm spectacularly unsuited towards playing, feel free to take a look at all the hundreds of other videos on my channel. I take on anything. And if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. And if you are more tactically astute than Lawnie could ever be, and can master Red Sky at Morning, then you're probably one of my wargaming patrons. They could be generals in the army if they want, but they're happy with where they're at. A wonderful set of people. And that's it from me. Not the most exciting of videos. But hey, maybe a wargaming enthusiast will come across this and be like, Lawnie, this is how you should play it. Maybe they'll get hours of fun out of doing just that. Who knows? Until next time.